All right, so Doomsday Clock number 9 came out. And this book, man, you know what's really killing this book, what really kills the hype on Doomsday Clock, is the fact that the book started in like October 2017. That's when like Doomsday Clock number 1 came out. That was a long time ago. We are now in March of 2019, and finally issue 9 drops. So there's 3 more. But the way this is going, I bet you we won't hit issue 12 until October 2019. Like, they've been so far in between each other that I have trouble remembering plot details now. So I'm like lost when I read this because it's so long between the issues that I'm generally confused. I didn't want to go back and read any. I don't have time to go back and read all of them. You know, this picks up heavily after. So Superman was in Russia and Firestorm, I believe it was Firestorm, like detonated. But it turns out in this book, they discovered it wasn't him. I feel like there was a time jump in this book that they didn't explain. So Superman and Batman are out of commission. They're healing. And for some reason, somehow, in between issue 8 and 9, they all figured out that there was an mission on Mars, and they all know John's on Mars. They all know that now. So they're heading there to go confront Dr. Manhattan. Everybody. And it's pretty cool. And I can't even show you too much of it because his wiener is hanging out the entire time. So I can show you this one, right? But you can see like everyone's there. And they're all there to fight him. Guy Gardner's there, and he's talking a lot of junk. And there's a pretty cool scene where he actually takes Guy Gardner's ring and destroys it because he wanted to investigate it. Here it is. You see him take it, and he explodes the ring. And then there's some scenes where they start fighting him, and I can't show you because he has his wiener out, like I said. And they start fighting him, and he's just pretty much beating him. Now, the coolest thing that happens in this is with Firestorm. So he takes Firestorm back to where he was born, and it's shown that the professor was actually manipulating. I had to go take care of my dog. But he was, you see him here, he's talking to him saying, get us out of this. Well, it turns out that he manipulated him and like wanted to join with him. You know, he put himself inside of Firestorm. So that was pretty cool. I think I got his name right, Firestorm. I don't really know too much about him, actually, but I thought that was a pretty cool plot twist. And so I'm trying to go to a safe page, right? Yeah, too much of John being naked, that's a problem. That's a big problem here. But this is pretty cool. So Captain Atom blows himself up, and it's funny, so you can see Nightwing there, inconsistency. So this is going to, like, this takes place in the future. But, you know, it doesn't seem like they're even following that path anymore. But he blows himself up on him, and you see this, like, that's pretty cool. Now, they don't know, I don't know if he kills him. It seems like he just knocks him out, as you can see here. And Wonder Woman was at the UN, and then there's the villains are breaking in. I think they're trying to kill her or something. And you see Firestorm, you get a little thing on him. Some of the stuff was pretty cool in it. But like I said, the inconsistent timing of this book is really hurting it. They really need to just slam these out and get them done so we can finally, like, I'm looking forward to when I have all 12 and I can sit down and I can read through them all and be like, okay, this was pretty good, or all right, this sucks. But because this is like issue 10 in a story that's obviously designed to be for a trade paperback, because this is like a running event, this feels really out of place. And at this point, I don't think I would recommend this series. I would say if you're just reading this now, you know, wanting to think, should I jump in? Should I go get the back issues or whatever? I would say no. I think at this point, you might as well just wait for the trade that might come out in 55 years because this thing is so slow and slow pacing. It's just, get it together, man. Come on, DC. Like, I want to like this story, and I was liking it a lot, but I just can't get into it anymore because of the inconsistent timing of all of the books. So that's pretty much it. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Make sure you leave a comment. Let me know what you thought about this book if you read it, or what you think about Doomsday Clock in general. And I'll see you guys.